When India decided to reduce its dependence on imported oil, it had several options: electric vehicle, hydrogen, compressed natural gas, biofuels, or simply continue importing crude and absorb the cost. So why did government put its weight behind ethanol? After all, EVs are cleaner, hydrogen sounds futuristic, and both are often described as the future of mobility. So why invest in a fuel that still gets mixed with petrol? But here is something most people do not know. Ethanol is not a new fuel. More than a century, Henry Ford designed the Model T to run on either gasoline or ethanol. Brazil has been using ethanol blend fuel on a large scale since 1970s. Even India launched its ethanol blended petrol program in 2003. So the real question isn't why did India suddenly discover ethanol? The correct question is why is India accelerating ethanol now? And the answer isn't technology, it is economics. Let's start with electric vehicles. An EV transition doesn't require new car. It requires charging infrastructure, battery manufacturing, a stronger power grid, and years of investment. Hydrogen faces even more bigger challenge. It's still expensive to produce, costly to transport, and lacks the infrastructure needed for mass adoption. CNG works well, but only in cities where pipeline networks already exist. Scaling it across country is much slower. Ethanol was different. It didn't require India to replace millions of vehicles overnight. It could be blended into petrol already being sold. It could use the existing fuel distribution network. And with E20 compatible vehicles gradually entering the market, the transition could begin immediately. So, in other words, India didn't choose ethanol because it was a perfect fuel. It chose ethanol because it was the fastest and most practical way to reduce oil dependence using infrastructure that already existed. But practicality alone does not justify national policy because blending ethanol into petrol comes at a cost. So the next question is, what exactly does India gain from it? And more importantly, does ethanol actually save the country money?